Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your man with the plan, Jay Grinds, out here with another YouTube video. In this video today, we are going to be going over how to enable a snipe filter in NBA 2K22, whether that's the hero enabled filter, which is what I'm going to be using as an example today, the dark matter enabled filter, point guard enabled filter for dark matter. Those are all great filters. We will be teaching you how to actually do the process of enabling it in this video. Before we get into that, if you are new, if you could please like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it, as we are on the road to 50 subscribers and we're almost there. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you don't have any expensive dark matters on the that you want to snipe on the filter that you're going to be enabling. Like for this video, I'm doing the heroes, so no LeBron. You don't want anything that you want to snipe in your collection. Next, you want to go over here, set your theme to hero or whatever filter you're sniping. Just color dark matter if you're doing the dark matter enabled. And then find the cheapest card that's a buyout on the filter you're trying to snipe. So for me, I'm trying to do the hero enabled. They're going for about 70,000 right now, somewhere around there. Okay, nothing popped up there. Let's see here. Okay, 71. So let's bring this down a little bit. We always want to find the cheapest one. You can also snipe these cards. You know, it just takes longer. That would have been a little bit of a snipe, but it's alright. We missed it. We'll get the one for 70,000. Tim Duncan. 70. Okay, someone bought that out. Alright, so then what you want to do is go ahead and, after you buy a card or two, add them to your collection, and then you go back over here and again you search back up the filter that you're trying to enable. So back to hero, and then bring this up a little bit higher to maximum buyout so you can see more cards. Okay, so we got I forgot to hit enabled. I'll do that the next time, but that is what you do. So we got Paul Gasol for 69,000. I just missed a Tim Duncan for 70,000. Get one for 67. I'll take that. So again, you come back, you add to your collection any of the cards that you just bought that are on the filter, and go back again. Go back to the filter that you're enabling. So for me, it's theme hero. For you, might be color dark matter. Then you want to bring your set enabled. Bring your buyout up. Find the next cheapest cards. We got a Steph Curry for 71,000. And take a peek here, see if I see anything else pop up real quick before okay, these are all just a bunch of Currys, so let's go ahead and enable him. Add to collection. Go back and theme hero. It's very repetitive, but it's very easy. It's just a little bit hard to explain sometimes, so I wanted to go ahead and get this video out. So we're going to go ahead and hit enabled and keep scrolling up. Find the next cheapest card. 77. So we got D-Wade. Saying, this is something you got to be careful of. It's saying the cheapest one is 80,000 and that this hasn't been posted for about an hour and a half. Sometimes this filter breaks, so you might need to, like if you're doing hero enabled, you might need to search for the card by name just to make sure you're getting the cheapest one once you start enabling, because you see how it loaded up there. These filters kind of glitch out a bit. If you see it loading up as it just did, that means you know that the filter's working. So I'm going to just take a look here and just see if that was the cheapest D-Wade or if that was broken. But you just need to be careful. If you're doing the dark matter enabled, you might want to kind of, once you buy a few of the cards and start getting it enabled, you might want to do it by team or maybe by position or something, just so it's less cards that the game has to filter through, as that is what breaks the filter. So looks like we did probably get the cheapest Dwayne Wade for 75,000. It might have been a little bit of a snipe-ish, not really, but with tax, but you know, it was a good price to go ahead and pick him up at. So the cheapest is about 79,000. Okay, so it just looked a little fishy, but you do need to keep your eyes out on that so you don't overpay for cards, because sometimes they won't pop up until you're 10,000 and over what really their minimum buyout is. So we add him to collection, go back, theme to hero. For me, again, could be position, point guard, colored dark matter for you if you're enabling the point guard dark matter filter, which is a great filter. Go ahead and bring this up even higher until you find your next cheapest one, which I think we just need Hakeem left. So let's see, I think he's going for up in the 90s, but we're just gonna go ahead and just keep checking. This is what you guys would do, is just keep raising your maximum buyout until you have purchased every card that's for sale that's a buy now, because you don't want to snipe those on the enabled filter, obviously. So we keep moving this up. Okay, so Hakeem is the last card that we need. Let's go ahead and see. Shouldn't be that many of them up, so I'm just gonna scroll here and buy one. What do we got? Just looking for the cheapest one. 100. Okay, here's one for 92. I'll take that. Now, the filter for the hero is enabled. Send this to collection. So what you want to do is go over to your collection. Go over to the hero set. As you see, I do have all the buy now cards. You do want to look out for Bill Russell. He doesn't pop up that often, so you know, if he gets annoying, you can go ahead and buy him and enable as well. But right now I'm just going to avoid him when he pops up. On Xbox at least, he's not a snipe. So what you want to do is send one card to your collection. D-Wade works pretty well. So you can set up the scroll filter, which is needed on a lot of these enabled filters. So you go theme hero. You're going to raise your minimum bid up to 90,000, 95,000. You just want to get a short scroll. So as you see here, we have a 5-card scroll right now on D-Wade. There's probably a better card, but just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to show this example and use D-Wade. So you want to bring this up even higher, just to get as many cards out as possible, but still keep your minimum bid as low as possible, because you only see cards posted for higher than the price of your minimum bid. So now we have a 4-card scroll with one that's going to be ending soon. Most of the snipes will pop up between the 4-hour and the 12-hour mark, or 12, 24 hour. So you really want to have one card that's less than 4 hours, and then a card posted that's up for longer than 4 hours. And that's how you know the enabled filter is working. That's why you do a scroll filter. This is just for example showing you if you were doing dark matter enabled, you would do the exact same thing. Set your theme to dark matter, maximum buyout, find the cheapest ones and just keep buying them as you raise your price and buy every single card. This dark matter enabled filter is super expensive. It's about 2.5 to 3 million MT to enable. And I don't, I sold my enabled filter for dark matter a long time ago, right back when the cheapest dark matter was 80,000, just because I figured it was going to keep crashing. I don't see the point in it too much right now. Most of the expensive cards are all going to be invincibles or higher. So next filter is just to show you the point guard enabled filter. Do the exact same thing. You set the theme that you want or the filter you want, and then raise up your maximum buyout to the cheapest ones. Start buying them, add them to your collection, then come back, search the same filter, hit enabled, and raise your price up a bit. This is just showing you the cards you can snipe on the point guard enabled filter. It is a crazy filter. You got Luka, MJ, Ben, a whole bunch of invincibles. I mean, it's a great filter. Probably I might enable that one, but we'll see. But that is pretty much the video. I just wanted to say, make sure you don't have any expensive cards in your collection. And also, as of right now, this is something to keep in mind. You can snipe the hero enabled filter without using a scroll. Send all the cards that are buying out to your collection. Set your theme to hero. And then minimum buyout 500. But you still need to raise your minimum bid up to maybe 90,000. Basically what you want to do, this is going to be a working filter, but you have to keep your eye on it. And no, pretty much on content days, this probably will not work. But what you need to do is unenable search and just make sure that there's not an insane amount of cards up here that the game has to filter through. So right now we're already at the 2-hour mark, so there's not a lot of cards up. There's probably maybe 100 cards up here, which the game can filter through without breaking the filter. So that's why this is fine. If you had just put minimum buyout 500, there'd be maybe 300 cards the game needed to filter through. So that's why you raise your minimum bid up, so it's less cards to gain filters through, and this is a working filter. There's only maybe 80 cards up there that the game has filtered through. So this is how you can do the enable filter without a scroll, but you just have to make sure, just check what you're going to be scrolling through and make sure it's not super long, because otherwise it won't work. But that is it for the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and Jay Grinds out.